Welcome back to another episode of the Nottingham Forest career mode here on FC26, where today, with 8 games left to go, I should say, we are 7 points behind league leaders Newcastle United. We have fallen off a cliff over the recent months here. We did beat Newcastle last episode to make that 10-point gap drop down to 7. We are also in the FA Cup round of 6, which is the quarterfinals. We're in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup, taking on Sheffield Wednesday, and then we are also in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, where we'll be taking on Napoli in today's episode. So without further ado, let's quick sim past Southampton, hopefully pick up all 3 points here. Hopefully we do pick up all 3 points. Anderson and Pulisic on the score sheet, and we'll simulate through Sheffield Wednesday, play Champions League, and see what happens after that. And we will simulate through here the FA Cup against Sheffield Wednesday. If we have to jump in, it's a failure, but we will jump in if need be. In the 80th minute, 81st minute, Endrick finally finds the back of net. I was getting ready to jump in, but 1-0 to the Forest. And we are into the semifinals. We are Wembley bound for the Europa League, for the FA Cup. Liverpool and Spurs win. I'm hoping they play each other in the semifinals, and we get Derby County here at the Maradona Stadium here in Italy. Napoli's beautiful, beautiful stadium. The Napoli Stadion Diego Armando. Champions League quarterfinal action here against Napoli here in Italy. The first leg is up first. Let's see if we can have a better performance than the first leg in the round of 16, where it was 0-0. Politano ain't Nori. And now for Igor Paxal. And Igor Paxal. Cross comes in for Kai Havertz. He spins. It's a heavy spin. He'll lay it off for Anderson. And Anderson's shot blocked. Cucurella clears it. Politano. Lukaku. Saved by Savor. Lukaku. Savor saves. Lukaku. Savor saves. Corner. Kai Havertz. Igor. Did he stay on side? He did. Igor Paxal, Pickford, easier save of his life. Yodes out wide for Igor Paxal, and Igor Paxal now. Can you find Kai Havertz? The answer is no. Yodes, Pulisic onside, in behind. He's used to playing these Italian sides. He gets past Jordan Pickford, and Nottingham Forest, right before the break of halftime, takes the lead here. 1-0 to the Forest. Pulisic, Igor Paxal, and Igor Paxal now to make it 2-0 straight at Pickford. Anderson, Pulisic, Kai Havertz, and Kai Havertz gets a shot off. It wasn't the best of shots. Pickford got a hand to it. It wasn't enough to keep it out, though. It hits the post and goes in, and Nottingham Forest double their lead here with roughly 14 minutes left to play. Endrick into Quenda. That's actually going to be Yordi Mokio. Can't find Ward. And that will more than likely be full-time here. Napoli 0. Nottingham Forest 2. Second leg here. We're back in the homeland to try and close out this 2-0 lead on aggregate here against Napoli and get into the semifinals of this competition as well. I did just quick sim a game off camera of Premier League football against Aston Villa, in theoretically we probably should have played, but we drew 1-1. So there's that. Miguel Milinkovic now. If we can get a goal early, I'll simulate through it. It's Giovanni Quenda now who starts today's game. Giovanni Quenda into Kai Havertz, and Kai Havertz finds the back in net. I was initially looking for Yodes. It found Kai Havertz into open space, and Nottingham Forest are 3-0 up on aggregate. We will jump to simulation and hopefully settle things down here.
So it's 1-0 as the game.
And Havertz's goal was the only goal in the entire game. We are into the semifinals of the Champions League, taking down Italian giants Napoli. Bayern Munich are through against Chelsea. We are obviously through. Real Madrid take care of business against City. And then after a 3-3 draw, Borussia Dortmund are through 5-3 on aggregate against Atletico Madrid. Give me Dortmund, please. Here we go. It is FA Cup semi-final action Liverpool versus Nottingham Forest here at Wembley. Now, last episode, we obviously took down Liverpool in the Champions League after a 2-1 affair of 180 minutes where those three goals came all in that second leg. It was 0-0 in the first leg. We are looking to knock them off and make another trip to Wembley here for the FA Cup final, as Igor Pakshal now is running down the left-hand side, getting past Eder Militao initially, but Eder Militao is still there. Igor crosses, blocked by Militao, and out for a corner. Yildiz taking the corner, headed away by Eder Militao, the focus point of the defense so far. Mokio, Livramento, Dominguez, Ainori, Yildiz, cross comes in, Modillo is there, his shot is saved by Allison. Zucchini, Isak off of the crossbar, second ball, Salah is there, but we defend it beautifully. Yildiz, Havertz, Pulisic, Christian Pulisic, it's a hard angle, he gets a corner out of it at least. Yildiz, Pulisic, right before the break. Can we do a 45th minute special? Pulisic, Kai Havertz. We will do a 45-minute special here. 1-0 for Nottingham Forest. We take the lead over Liverpool here at Wembley in the FA Cup semifinals. Mokio, or Pakshal, I should say. Great ball by Mokio. Cross comes in. Kai Havertz back post. Allison with the point-blank save. Nearly doubling our lead right at the start of the half here. Salah coming off for Sosablai. Yildiz on set corner. Igor Pakshal headed away. Yildiz. Igor Pakshal. And Igor Pakshal now. Igor. Kai Havertz on his weak foot. Finds it back in net to make it 2-0. He has a brace here. And he is putting Nottingham Forest into the FA Cup final.
Well, let's see, TK. Chance to get back in this.
Sosablai gets one back for Liverpool. Is it going to be a little too late? It looks like it. He's celebrating it. Plus 4 minutes is insane, by the way, but we will win. We will lift it. Well, we actually won't lift the trophy at all. We'll just get a chance to lift the trophy because we are in the FA Cup final for back-to-back seasons. Nottingham Forest 2, Liverpool 1. We end the episode with 5 games left to go in the Premier League, where we are currently sitting 2 points outside the top 4. We are taking on Tottenham, and in fact, we have Tottenham, who's in 10th next, and then we have Liverpool. That's our last hardest game in there. So Liverpool is going to be a battle. I need Liverpool to actually beat Manchester City here, or even just draw to the Manchester City here. That will help us up massively if obviously we can win. Newcastle, it's a very important game in that one as well. They're taking on Arsenal. If Arsenal win that, they're 1 point behind them with 3 games left to go. So that'll be interesting to see. If Newcastle win that, the title is Newcastle's deservingly. We have FA Cup final action, whether that be in tomorrow's episode. I'm not quite sure. It depends what happens with the Champions League semifinals. But we have FA Cup action where we have a final at Wembley once again against Tottenham, and then obviously in the Champions League semifinals, we'll be taking on Bayern Munich in the Champions League semifinal, where Real Madrid are taking on Borussia Dortmund. So that will all come in tomorrow's episode as well. Until then, leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.